questioning is pretty much how do you feel like men are more responsible for us if we take on more responsibilities than they do?
Ooh,
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. That's the problem. That's the problem. You're too busy wanting to do everything that man do. You don't know your place. You're out of order. That's the problem. How do you want the man to lead when you're steady trying to be equal to him? Do you know how a company is run? Like, the male person is not equal to the CEO of the company, but yet the male person is very important to the company, in the company. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody have their role and their place. But if you as a woman, you're screaming, oh, I want a leader, a leader. Well, how the hell is he supposed to lead if you're busy also trying to be the leader? It doesn't work like that. So I'm not independent. I'm capable. In his absence, I'm capable of doing, because he's not here. But when he's here, let me tell you something. I'm a complete total damsel in distress. I can't do nothing. I can't change the battery in the remote. I'm not getting a ladder to change a freaking light bulb. I'm doing nothing that man is supposed to do. Absolutely nothing. Because you are needed and you're worthy and you're valuable and you're here. So I'm not doing nothing that you're supposed to do. But in your absence, I'm very capable of doing it. I'm not independent. I'm just capable. That's it.
I have to heavily agree with Earth, Miss Goddess over here. I also do think that men do take on more responsibilities than women do, whether we want to see it or not. Those pregnant women who are working and choosing to work, or maybe they're not choosing to do it, maybe they have to do it just to stay on their feet, but a man was the cause of that. Like, they both laid down together and the result was her ended up being pregnant. So I heavily believe men have a lot of more responsibilities than women do. Men are leaders in quite almost everything. I'm sorry, that's just how I see it and it's how I view it. But she left. That hurt my soul. She left. We were having a nice little conversation too.
Yeah, she left.
Yeah. She left.
Hey, listen, man. This is the place where I got some. Listen, TikTok. I probably have some of the most
Come on, Jody. Come on
well-rounded
up for right
young
now, Jody.
ladies,
Come on up, bro.
known to TikTok kind.
This is crazy.
This is a good space. I appreciate all y'all.
Yeah, I didn't want her to feel like we were bashing her or going after her or anything. We just had two conflicting views, and we were respectful about it too.
I believe you ladies were doing great. So does anybody up here disagree with the prompt?
I agree with what the ladies were saying, but I do think that you can have them at the same time.
Yes, I know you do believe that, sis. No, but hey, T, how are you doing? Look, I saw you the other day on TikTok, looking very nice, enjoying yourself.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You was you know what I mean? But how you doing though, sis? How you been?
I'm good. I'm amazing. How's everybody tonight?
Good.
I do believe that you can have both. But I think that you have to be a woman who's willing to give exactly what you're asking for. So if you're a woman who wants equality and chivalry, you also have to be willing to open the door for that man. Or if he's leaving your house, you have to be willing to walk him to his car. Or, you have to be willing to do everything that you would
willing to
expect
pay
from
them
him.
bills.
Taking on the masculine roles.
Yes.
Willing to pay them bills.
Exactly.
I see it like that, but
I got you. Hold on, just real quick. I do want her to finish though. I promise I'm gonna let y'all respond. I know we kind of talk, but let's just let her hear. Let's just hear her all the way through, and then y'all can respond.
No, that's pretty much
if y'all can
it.
see
Like,
my
she
face
has to
right
be
now.
willing to, if she wants equality and chivalry, she basically has to be willing to do everything that a man is doing for him as well.
Okay.
Tires. If an intruder comes in breaking that house, you better be there to. Better be right downstairs or right at the door.
Can I just be the first woman to say how terrible that sounds?
Yeah.
No, it does. It does.
If y'all can see my face right now.
I want y'all to
it sounds very terrible, but that's literally, you said, can you have it? You absolutely can, but you have to be willing to do X, Y, Z, but you absolutely can do it.
You better be ready to unalive your own spiders. Unalive your own spiders, your own bugs.
Hold on, y'all. Go ahead. JD, let's just let Vanna go.
Yeah, I got him.
I promise you, girl. Just for the ladies, bro. Go ahead, Vanna.
How many women do you think will actually be doing that? You know, saying they want chivalry but equality at the same time. How many of them do you think will actually be going out there, changing them tires, getting that gas?
None.
Exactly. So we
To
can't.
take
We
big
quite
boy
literally
head.
can't. Us women aren't ready
No,
or
but you
willing to
can.
step up
But you
to do it.
can. They just aren't willing to. But you can.
So that
But
would be
big boy
you being
head. This is what they this
capable.
is what they keep trying
But
to
Exactly.
that's
So
not.
if
insinuate.
you're
But that's
capable,
not.
you can.
But that's not. I personally, I don't think that. I think if you're asking for equality, right, then there's no chivalry. You should not be expecting chivalry if you're asking to be equal to a man, because ain't no way I'm not walking on the outside of a man. I'm gonna always stand to the side when the door is supposed to be open. Okay. I am gonna always walk to the car. You're gonna always open the car door for me and place me safely. I don't know what it is to talk about. I'm gonna open your car door and all of that shit. He's not a little. I can't say what I want to say. He's not a freaking ballerina,
So
freaking
I'm
twirling
not
around
y'all.
in
So I think
tutus.
y'all are taking this as I'm saying that this is what
Oh, it's a
people
fat ass
should do
blunt.
or supposed to do. What I'm saying is, if you want chivalry and equality in the same sense,
Oh,
that is
sweetie.
what you would have to be. That is what you have to do. So at the end of the day, there may be a lady when she sees a man walking behind her, she holds the door for him. When she has a man leaving her house, maybe she does say, "I'm gonna make sure you get to her car safely." I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe there's a
I
lady
would
out
never.
there like that.
A man would never do that, because then that means that she's gonna walk back to her freaking house by herself. No
Hey,
man that
maybe
I
she
know would do
will.
that.
Who knows?
No man that I actually know would do that shit.
Yeah, so T, what I'm trying to tell you is yes, it's possible, and yes, us women are capable of doing it. But just like you said, there's no women that are stepping up to doing it. So it's literally
It
it
doesn't
can't
say will
happen.
women be willing to do it though. It says, can you have it?
Okay,
I don't think so.
so real quick, y'all. I just want to make a public service announcement. Hey, what's up, Big Bro Divide? Look, y'all, when he's here, he can stay on the panel as long as he wants. If he's in the bottom and he's in the comments and he has to request up, any moderators are here. You can drop whoever you feel you want to drop and bring him up automatically.
Yeah.
He comes up automatic access. He don't gotta wait, and he can be here as long as he wants.
That's already one of my first subscribers. So that goes for my
Maybe.
subscribers.
Yeah,
They got priority on panel. That's
y'all
one of
know
the
that.
perks. That's one of the
Yeah.
perks.
No, I mean, even if he wasn't a subscriber, Mojo, come on,
What,
man.
No,
what,
no,
what
yeah.
you say?
Uncle Divide
I
definitely
mean, I don't like him that much, but even if he wasn't a
Okay.
subscriber,
go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
discuss your
goodness.
VIP status.
Shit.
You know you big.
I'm getting
You know
too
you the
old for
big
this
D and not
shit.
the
We
little
got
one.
someone on TikTok on our fucking team.
Yeah.
Long as if it's impressive to Vishnu, then y'all yes, definitely give me VIP status.
Mojo,
Yeah,
don't.
you know you the
Mojo,
big. You
Dojo.
know you the big D and not the little one. So
That's from a TV
he
show. I
has
just don't
fast
know
pass.
where.
Yeah, bless. He
Shout out
got
to all
fast
y'all.
pass. He has
Shout out
fast
to all
pass.
of y'all. I appreciate y'all because y'all always come through, show me love on my panels and stuff, man.
Thanos.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate all of y'all.
I think
TK
Mojo Dojo is Powerpuff Girls.
TK is included. I haven't.
Who
I
is
don't
that?
exclude her either.
The
Nah.
monkey.
So
Yeah.
Who is that talking?
Yeah, who
He's
is
Is that
playing
my
the he's
game? Oh,
playing
my
the
bad. Hold on. I'm
game.
going to
Is
mute them. I'm going to
voice
mute them. I'm
chat.
going to mute
Oh,
them.
okay. Because I
My
was
bad, my
like,
bad, my bad, my
bro,
bad.
what the? I was like, who is that
yeah.
talking?
Hey, but
Divide, are you
yours over
talking
there?
mess? I think I heard you talking mess.
Who?
Divide.
Me talk mess? Never.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Never. About you?
Yeah, I heard you.
They got the
Never.
card,
Never talk
so
mess again.
we know where they're going.
What up,
At least not
Thanos?
They got
behind
in
your
that
back.
car.
Mojo, we can still
Oh,
hear
no,
your
no, no,
voice.
no.
G.
I had to take him
Mojo,
out.
please.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, you're fine. I was just telling you. I didn't know if you knew. I was just telling you.
Okay.
So y'all saying ladies, can you have chivalry and equality at the same time? Absolutely not. That's impossible. And
I mean,
how do
why?
y'all agree that you can?
I don't believe that, Ken.
Yeah, you can't have equality and chivalry at the same time.
Appreciate that love, family.
It doesn't exist.
We're both
You can't
chivalrous.
you can't
We're
be the
equally
protector.
chivalrous. Equally chivalrous.
You can't be a person that needs protection and protect the person to protect you at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Divide. I think everybody pretty much agrees with you.
It sounds like TK said
I
no.
don't.
What?
Yeah, TK doesn't agree with you.
Yeah.
How? How do you not agree with
Because,
any
like
of
I
that?
said, you can have a woman who, if she wants equality and she wants chivalry, she feels like everything a man can do, she can do. She feels like if there's a man behind her, it's just common courtesy, she's supposed to hold the door open. She
Thank you.
feels like if it's, I don't know, but if
Man,
she wants
how come she don't
equality and
feel like she
chivalry,
need to
yes,
pay
she
my
can
rent?
have that. She
She,
absolutely can.
man, I need one of those. I need that type. Pay this
Yo,
mortgage.
so T, let me ask you this: how many times have you walked a man to his car in your whole
I'm
life?
never doing it. That's what I'm telling you. I'm never doing it. I'm not a person who wants equality. That's the
Okay,
thing.
so let me ask you this, right? Because we actually have other parts to the prompt, right? We do need the oppositions, but if you had to pick one between the two, right? If you had to pick one, which one would you pick, chivalry or equality?
I don't want equality at all. That's the thing.
So
She
you
does
want chivalry?
not want
So you
equality.
want chivalry?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But what I'm saying, for a
It's
person who
weird to
wants
me.
equality, for a person who wants equality, that's not even a person who should expect a man to open her door. So the thing is, if she feels the same way, well, if he's behind me, I'm going to open his door. If she's equally chivalrous because she believes in equality, then yeah, she can have that.
Okay, no, so watch this. If a woman believes that she can have it at the same time, she's already knocking down the chivalry. Because just you believing that you can have them both at the same time, right? This is you already knocking down chivalry.
Hmm. I mean, to an extent, but not necessarily.
No, I would. I mean, if I don't know if anybody would disagree,
To an
but
extent.
I believe so. T.
What does that mean to an extent?
To an
So,
extent.
so
What does
TK, you
that mean?
believe
Oh
that
no,
you
no,
can?
Earth. Hold on.
Sorry, go
Let
on.
her.
Sorry, Jonathan.
Yeah, no, you're good, sis. You're good. Answer. Yeah. Answer Divide's question.
Because the thing is this, because I get a man. So say for instance, I am a woman who says I want equality and chivalry, right? If
Right.
I go out with a man, say for instance, I'm a woman who, if I'm walking in front of a man and I hold the door, that's what I do, right? Boom. If I am a person who walks a man to his car from my house, that's what I do. Boom. If the man also does these things for me when I'm at his home or whatever the case may be, if he holds the door in return, if he walks me to my car, he's that doesn't stop him from being a chivalrous person because I'm also doing the same thing. So it doesn't exit out just because I'm also giving the same thing in
That's not
return.
chivalry, though. You're not displaying chivalry. You're
Being
displaying
courteous.
equality only. That's
No.
chivalry.
Huh?
No, that man is not being chivalrous, and neither are you. You're just expressing equality.
What's the
Right.
definition of chivalrous? How about we start there?
Okay, let's look it up.
Okay,
Okay,
hold
let's
on.
look it up.
I
All
got
right,
you.
you
Hold
look
on.
it up, and
Hold on,
I'll
I'm
look
gonna
it
look
up.
it up
You
and
tell
I'm
me
gonna
what
come
you
back.
do.
Hold on.
Chivalrous means to act out of crap, to act out of nobility,
No, no, but go
nobility,
ahead.
kindness,
Protect the
generosity,
vulnerable.
and courtesy.
To act out of what?
Generosity,
Ability.
kindness,
Hmm.
nobility, and courtesy with honor.
Okay, so you're telling me that if somebody is doing that to you because you do it to them in return, that means they're no longer giving you that.
No, it's not.
I don't
Wait,
Because
agree.
that's out of
so
reciprocation. That's not out of honor. No, normally, when it
wait,
comes
You
so
to
can honor
does
nobility, when
somebody
it
and
comes
they
to
honor you in
nobility, it's
return?
about
Okay, here
morality
it
and
is.
character.
Here it is.
So when it
Chivalry
comes to
refers to
yeah,
the
like
definition says chivalry refers to a military code of conduct for knights, emphasizing virtues like bravery, honor, courtesy, and respect for women and the weak through its modern interpretation. Also includes polite and unselfish behavior, especially from men towards women. It's very specific. It's very clear.
I
It's
mean,
cut
so
and
I
dry.
mean, by that definition, I don't know if a woman can be chivalrous at all.
That's what we're
You
telling you.
can't. This is what we're saying.
Okay, so I mean, I'm saying so whether you have equality or not, like it by that definition, a woman just cannot be chivalrous. Period.
Okay, so if a woman can be chivalrous, right, and you're asking, can a woman have? We're asking, can a woman have chivalry and equality? So so can a man and a woman have equality?
I don't believe that they're equal, but no, I don't believe that men and women are equal people at all. But
Can they
I
be
do.
treated
Do I
equally?
think that what?
Can they be treated equally?
Can they be treated equally?
Yes.
To an extent.
Okay. To what extent?
I wanted to know that too as
From
I
well.
what
mean, they
extent to?
can be treated equally. Yes. I mean, they can
I
be.
find it very interesting when
Words,
people say
he's
to an
asking,
extent. They can
but he's
never
asking where's the
answer
line.
the question
Because I'm
of
not
what the
understanding
extent.
like what you're asking exactly.
He's
Can they be
asking
treated
where's the
equally?
line.
Yes,
Wait a
but
minute.
the
Wait.
circumstances are different,
But
but
T, if
they
you don't
can
understand
be.
what I'm asking, then why
It's
are you
crazy.
saying to an extent? That means you understand.
Okay, so what are you asking me?
Okay, hold on, Divide. Let me try it for you one time. He's asking you where is the divide line or the separating line to where the got being treated equally.
I personally don't think that women and men are equal. However, I do think that there are some people who do feel that way and they are able to do certain things that men do or that we would classify as things that men should be doing.
So that means you would have to change your answer to that men and women cannot even be treated equally.
I mean, yeah, but that wasn't with the
But that's what
topic.
you said. See, I asked you, can men and women be treated equally?
And then that's
You said
to an
to an
extent.
extent. And I said, well, what extent?
Okay.
So that means you're changing your answer then. You say no.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm saying, okay, if
TK,
that's
you know light skinned women is winning tonight. You hear me? I'm
I'm
a,
saying I don't. I mean, if that's what he's saying, okay. I mean, I don't know.
Wait, what is up with y'all and thinking light skinned women are evil?
it's not us thinking it, it's us knowing it.
No, we're not.
I'm not evil.
I'm
Right.
not either.
Normally the evil ones say they're not.
Right.
But
Well,
I'm
I am
not.
then. I am
Not,
very
I'm not
evil,
light skin,
actually.
I'm brown skin.
Oh, those are the
Mm.
worst. Especially the ones with the
Get away.
accents. Mm-hmm.
Get away.
The ones with the
Don't
accents,
let them have.
they
Don't
not
let the
nothing, boy.
skin
I'm
be
trying to tell
glowing
you.
and shit either. Let the skin be glowing. You ain't gonna be able to tell them shit either.
Vishnu, I would
Wow.
only agree to you because I'm on Mojo's platform and I don't want to get kicked off. So
N-
otherwise,
Oh
I
no,
I,
don't
bro,
agree.
you good, huh?
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Otherwise, I don't agree.
Got it.
Ah,
No, Unc, you good. I gotta go say, man.
I know.
Especially when you're going against Goddess. You're going against Goddess. That's like, I'm cool with that, low key.
The crazy thing is, Mojo not even paying us no attention.
I
He
am
got
paying.
us
How am
on
I
here
not
for him
paying
to
y'all attention and I'm
play the
talking to
game.
you though?
Y'all know what? I could
I'm
maybe
literally
You
talking
got
to
to
I'm
be
you.
able
really
to
starting to feel my
multitask.
age here, but I could never watch Call of Duty. I don't understand how they play that and play it for hours.
You got to get it. You got to be able to do it first.
Yeah.
You got to be able to do it
Call
first.
of Duty is fun.
Is okay. So is that distracting y'all or what? Is that distracting y'all?
It's not
I'm not
just.
even
I
looking
ain't
at it
gonna
because
even flex. I was gonna hop on my damn self. I ain't
it
gonna
hurts
even.
my
It's
eyes.
not distract. Don't look. I can turn it off.
He's supporting video game addiction.
No,
Yeah,
like
I was
low
gonna say
key,
if you
I'm
wanted
keeping
to
it a
where it
bean.
shows the
I'm
prompt,
training my
bro.
AI
Yeah.
to record my gameplay and record the conversation, and it's gonna make a clip of me doing something good in the game, and it's gonna make a clip of y'all saying something good. So I'm just practicing.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
Cause you know how
Yeah,
y'all
can
see
you
those
do it?
little
Getting a
Reddit
two and
posts
one.
where they'll see them playing Minecraft, they're jumping, doing something weird, but they'll have a
Yeah.
Right.
story
Yeah.
playing in the background. So I'm making an AI that's taking my game
Oh,
footage
okay.
and moments that are good on the podcast or the live, and then it's gonna make a post. I just
Right. That
haven't
was
put it.
my boy. He doing a two and one right now.
Yeah,
I could
but if
never get into Warzone. I always had to just play campaign.
yeah. My game was the zombies when it first came out.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
yes.
I could be on that zombie game
Yeah,
all
zombies is the
night.
Then
ish.
now that zombies for sure. Hell
That's what
yeah.
I played, Divide. That's
That
all I
first
play
one,
is zombies,
that
man.
first one, especially when you can line up all the zombies and they just be following around. You can take circles. I used to do that, boy. Them girl cats be like, oh, how you just get the zombies to do all that? I'm like, I don't know, man. That was my game, but then they changed the format of it. So
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo,
Gotta
so
get your
T,
pack a punch.
is
That
TK there?
yeah, TK, keep going, y'all. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna do this for a little bit and then I'm gonna get back to it. But I'm listening to you. I turned off the sound on the game, so I'm not playing with no sound.
So TK, so TK, believe no, I'm sorry. Do you think live chivalry?
Yes.
Elaborate.
Yeah, because I
Bless, are
see
you
that.
talking?
That's why I get
Hold
confused
on,
with
Bless. Say
y'all. Like
something real quick.
but go ahead.
I think that y'all get
Yeah, bless. When you
confused
want to
because
talk,
I think the
can
reason
I?
that y'all get confused is because y'all think that because somebody can understand something that they agree with it. And because you can comprehend something doesn't mean that it's something that you agree with. And that's why you were confused because you
No.
automatically
Hold
assume
on. Say that again. I'm sorry because I was concentrating with bless.
you
Bless,
gotta
say
pay
something.
attention.
Can you hear me?
No. Okay, yeah, we can hear you. She said you got to pay attention. No,
okay,
So I
chill,
said I
TK.
think that people get confused because they believe that when someone can understand something that they agree with it. So when I said that the two could coexist, you automatically assume that I believed in chivalry and equality, which is why you're confused.
No. I mean, I don't think I'm the one that's confused now. I'm not
I'm
saying
not
that you
confused.
are. Yeah, I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying, okay, so, but yeah, Mojo said elaborate, right? So
definitely.
I asked you, do you think the women who believe they can have chivalry and equality at the same time, unalive chivalry? Because I hear women say, well, chivalry is unalive. Men did it. Men are not being men anymore. What happened with roses and flowers and candy? But then when we do it, they say, I didn't
I
like it.
think they killed it because if you could do it
No,
yourself,
unalive.
yeah, right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they unalived it because if you could do it yourself, why do you need somebody else to?
How do you be chivalrous to yourself?
I'm saying like if I'm a man and you're running to the door to open it before I can open it, I'm not gonna race you to the door.
I know, but how am I?
You know what I'm saying? Like if
TK,
you're
no,
a
you did
woman
not
who
just
I
say
believes
that
understand
shit.
what you're saying.
To the door to open the door for himself. He being chivalrous to himself.
Mm,
TK, stop
no,
lying.
no,
this is why.
what I'm saying is
Like,
women who believe that they can have chivalry and equality have killed it because if you're a woman, right, and you're with a man and you're running to open the door, he's not going to race you to get to the door. So okay, yeah, you're just going to be opening your own doors. Like
no,
if you
I
can do
actually
it,
take
then
a
I'm
few
not going to
steps
do it.
forward.
That's crazy
But
I
work.
understand what
Okay.
she's saying. She's saying if the women are going to open doors for men, men are not going to in turn race you to the door and say, "Oh no. Let me get to the door before you do to open the door, so I can open the door to you." The men are just not going to do it. So
Exactly.
yeah, what you know why? Because the women sit there, stop and wait until he does it.
no, but not in this case. What she's saying
Yeah,
though,
no, I get that, but I'm just saying,
yeah,
even
women
typically though,
are
yeah,
actually
because we know that they gonna stop and wait anyway. Is what I'm saying, Divide.
Right. So my point is when you asked me did they kill it, I said yes. You said
Unalive,
elaborate.
please.
And
Unalive, please.
that is my elaboration.
No, yeah,
Example, if
stay
I'm
on the
a
live, stay on the live, sis, on the live.
unalive.
Yeah.
That's my elaboration. If
No. I get that. I get that. All right. I mean, so they can have both, and they on okay. All right.
well, they know they can't have both.
Well, I mean, obviously, I mean, it's being said they can.
I mean, we know this that women like the idea that they can have their cake and eat it too. Most of the women, they like this whole. I mean, we just got done with this. Y'all saw how they when they build the bear, when I gave them all five things of what they could pick for, they could pick any five. They picked their five, but the other five that they didn't pick, they were not happy with that. They were not happy with the man that they themselves chose. because they couldn't have their cake and eat it too. But when it's revealed to the women that you can't have it, they're like, well, I don't like it.
Damn.
I think that
I heard some.
a lot of women are saying equality. They're picking and choosing what areas they want to be equal in. And that's the issue. Because
Correct.
they want to be equal but still have their doors open. They want to be equal but still don't want to pay for a date. They want to be equal but they don't want to pay no bills. What they're looking for is not equality. I think we touched on that before. And that's the reason why you cannot have both anyway. I think the only way that you could even remotely be close to having equality and chivalry at the same time is rainbow community couples.
Jesus.
That's probably the closest you're gonna get.
Ooh. Ooh.
No, that's
Real
a
woman to
crazy
woman, man to
example.
man. Like,
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a crazy example. I never thought about it like
I
that.
gotta make a soundboard.
Hmm. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I never thought about it like that.
Wow.
that's the only way I could see that even remotely working, because otherwise, I mean, we hear about equality. We're all on the same panels. We all hear it. Like, oh yeah, I want equality. Oh, well, you
What's
gonna
up,
pay the
Sal?
bills? No, absolutely not. Like,
Aaliyah, what's
You know,
poppin'?
I mean, they around here offering men their chairs because they legs tired.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
you feel
That's
me?
a good one. Who came up with that? But I'm gonna take a quick second, right? I want to thank y'all. Y'all know after you get bananaed, they do shadow block you for 30 days, man. So for everybody that's showing up, the TKs, the Vannas, the Blessed Wife, the JDs, you know, the Get a Doses. That's my mom, the unk of all unks, the Big Divide, man. So I
Yeah, he
appreciate
just,
y'all.
he VIP
Yeah, he
stat,
big,
like,
you know, he VIP, man. So
he get the,
it's,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not ARP like clapback, you know what I'm saying? It's not handicapped like clapback, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
no,
It's
no, no,
VIP
that's
treatment.
old money right
Yeah,
there,
it's
y'all.
old
That's
money right
old
here. You
money.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
old
You know what
money.
I'm saying? This
That's
is
old
golf, you
money.
know what I'm
He been
saying?
saving
Golf
his lunch
membership
money,
type
y'all.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got my lunch money since '93,
And
man.
then we
What's
got
wrong
my
with you, man?
homie Jermaine, man. What's popping, bro? Appreciate you,
Yo,
Jermaine.
my boy got motion.
Yeah, man. I'm trying, man. I'm
He
trying to
got
get back. Trying
motion.
to get
Let's
back,
go.
man.
Actual creators.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I got the real
Actual
creators.
creators.
So let's take a
What's up,
minute.
Actual
Jermaine?
creators.
Let's take a minute to tap it up, man. Listen to these bars.
Tap the screen.
Hold on, so
Tap that screen. We need 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes real quick. Tap that screen. 1 minute tap.
Yo, listen here, bitch. I'm done liking pics, reading bios and descriptions. Why I'm all up in your mentions from the AM to the PM. Leaving comments in your DM. Unread, but you're seeing them. I don't care about your demons. As the Lord is my witness, there's no forgiveness. Let the Lord be my shepherd. And the only time you see me, if you ever need me, baby girl, I make it easy. I know it's been a while, but I hit the streets in style. Talk nice. Little bitch. Yeah, I'm back in this bitch. Hit that link in my bio, come get a free trial. Been big single for a while with a big old smile. 31 and 0, that's all I know. Pretty much the best.
That was Mojo?
I'm crying. Was that
yeah,
him
that
rapping?
was Mojo, bro.
That was him rapping?
uh-huh.
I'm weak.
Yo,
Whoa,
okay.
Mojo.
Yo.
What the hell?
I didn't know he did it like that. Oh my gosh.
I'm a
I'm back.
Hemosaurus Rex
Hey,
is crazy.
What's popping?
Boys a
hey,
jack of full
hold on.
trade.
So, yo,
Oh,
divide.
Joe.
So when you
Hiding.
get real quick. So when you get banana, you do get shadow banned too, y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you do
do.
get killed in that.
Yep.
That's why I fuck
40
with
Oh,
y'all,
days.
man.
that's
Everybody
why.
that's here
That's why
tonight,
they
Hey,
man.
changed it. Hey, we
Joey.
still gonna reach it, y'all. Hey, we still
Hey,
gonna break
John.
the
Hey,
barrier
Soul.
though. We still gonna break it, man. But go ahead, divide. Say what you were saying, bro. My
Wow.
bad.
No, I was just surprised
What
that
up,
it was
John?
Mojo. I forgot what we were saying.
Yeah, that
That
is
was
crazy.
me. That was me, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Hmm.
Real. Like the way y'all are here in support of Mojo, that we hear, how we hear. Like I know how Mojo feel about it because when y'all come over to my spot, um, you guys don't have no idea that when you do this and you're hosting, everybody wants you to be a certain way, and you can't
Thank you, sir.
appease everybody that's in there. But the people that actually rock with you because they really rock with you, it's great. So I'm proud of Mojo, and I'm glad to see
Thank you, Doc.
many of you all over here. So let's continue to show our support for our guy Mojo.
Facts.
And Mojo just brought out some shit that we didn't even know. Like, did anybody else know Mojo did this?
Nah,
No.
bro got a menu. He had a menu.
Oh,
You,
hey,
He had
so
an
this.
intro
Divide, you had
video.
missed the intro.
Oh,
We
hold
gotta
on, hold
do,
on.
intro.
Hey,
Like
yo,
he's punching
hey, yo,
mine.
DJ,
He's punching
play
mine.
my shit.
He's punching
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, go
Play
ahead.
my shit. It's Mojo Dojo. Welcome to the dojo. Baby mamas, I know that school shopping is getting heavy. Fellas, if you see a single lady on stage, I got a kid, man, throw them cakes. Yes, backpacks are in session. It's hard out here. Let's get it going. Talk to me nice. It's the BS Podcast. Let's go. What you mean? I can get a couple more. Don't talk to me like that.
Nah, you went crazy.
That was fire.
You went crazy.
I'm tearing this shit out. Mojo.
Divide.
All right, so that's how we getting down. We making fire intros.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Bro,
Bet.
Let's
I
go,
gotta
man.
step my
Bet.
shit up now.
Yes, Mojo Dojo, the
That's how we
Texanobi
doing?
Shogun.
I gotta step mine up now. I gotta step mine
Technology is
up.
my
That's how we get a PC. I'm out doing both of y'all. Y'all know I'm
He
finna
is
play.
going crazy.
Yo, divide. We,
It's so
Hey,
up.
should I? Hey, yo,
I don't know if
I
you
was
got
just
a
finna show
computer,
him.
but
was
you need
nuts.
OBS. Divide. Real talk, big bro. Get that Streamlabs, OBS,
Hold
and all
on.
that. And I'm telling you.
Hold
Yeah.
on, man. I'm gonna show y'all how serious it is.
I need
That
an intro and
mug was
outro.
tough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With like, yo, you could do that, the visuals, all types of ways, bro.
Yeah, man.
I know he know how to do it. I know how to do it too. Either way, you
Thank you,
feel me,
John.
Jody?
Thank y'all. I
Yeah,
really
let
appreciate
us
y'all.
know. But anyway,
And
yeah.
monetize
But
us.
nah, I just wanted
Hold
to
on.
say,
Let me
Mojo,
show y'all
love.
how serious it is, though. Hold on.
Mojo, love, man. Shouts out to you for real, bro. You actually putting effort in what you doing, bro. Like love, man. I fuck with it.
Thank you, John.
Hey,
Joey,
Joey. Happy
welcome,
Sunday,
welcome.
Joey. Joey, do you want to come up? Or I'll drop down for you.
Yeah, Joey was just over
Yeah,
there.
Joey, what's good, homie? And look, and anybody who disagrees on the prompt too as
Joey, if you
well,
want to
bro.
come up, get in the queue. I'll drop down for you.
It was going too crazy. I still hear you, bro. I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, Mojo, you ain't had no business making no crazy ass intro like that.
Hey,
We
man,
gotta keep
listen.
you up here. You keep the balance of the women. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep the balance of the women. Men, the women.
No, yeah, we good. We good, man.
You know why I say that? Because everybody who
Appreciate y'all.
knows me already know what my stand would be already with this topic. So it's
Mm.
kind of like it's okay to let other
Yes.
people, other women up and other people because y'all know what I'm gonna say. Call
He
me
said,
lazy, call me whatever y'all want to say. I'm not doing nothing
yeah.
that a man is supposed to be doing unless he's absent. I'm capable,
Yeah.
but I ain't doing nothing. I don't want to. Sorry.
Nah, Earth Goddess, you gotta get your feminism on, man. Come on, stop playing.
Listen,
Hey,
You
I
hey,
mean,
gotta
yo,
get your
in V,
feminism
Jermaine.
in
on.
V4, you actually be
Jermaine.
surprised. There's people that actually, a lot of women agree that they can have both.
That's
But
crazy.
go ahead, Jay.
Hell
Jay,
no.
my fault.
Jermaine,
Go ahead, fam.
Jermaine, you won't pull out the hyena one time, bro.
Oh,
Man,
thank
You
y'all for the
won't. You
20K.
won't.
Shout out
You
y'all for the
won't.
20K. We done broke my camera.
Yeah, let's press pound FYP too, y'all, if we could.
FYP, man. FYP, bro.
Joey said he'll come up. Oh no, we definitely got to get Joey in here. That's my man's. We got to get Joey in here in a second. But I got to hear from. I haven't heard from Jay or Jermaine or the Big Divide and Dose. If anything, what we'll do, you and Goddess will be rotating for the gentlemen and women. So if we do gotta have a one of those go before my new guys
Yes,
speak, you know what I'm saying? Let's just do it that way, okay, bro?
I got you. I got
My
you. I
man,
got you,
my
fam.
man.
You already know.
Who going?
Appreciate y'all.
Well, no,
Y'all
yeah.
can't see me. Thank y'all for the gifts.
Ladies.
Let's
My
have
camera,
Jermaine go because I think Divide went already. Mojo.
yeah, he
Divide.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, Divide went already. So go ahead, Jermaine, and then Jay.
Thank y'all
Ladies,
so
can you
much. Thank
have
you, Joey.
ladies, can you have chivalry and equality at the same time? She's splitting the bill too. We splitting that bill too. Then, if it's about equality, then we're gonna have to pay half the bill too. If it's about equality, you can't have chivalry and equality. It don't work like that. If you want equality, then I don't gotta be chivalry. I don't gotta be as chivalrous. Like if we doing 50-50, like no. Hell no, it don't work like that. You gotta pick one or the other. You're gonna be a lady or you gonna be a grown ass man.
Appreciate y'all.
It's neither one nor the other.
Or you gonna be a grown man
What
out
up,
of
though, Joey?
Like
Hey, Dose, hold on.
no.
Dose, swap out for Joy real quick.
Hold on. I'm a swap up Vanna. She said swap
Okay.
her out.
Thank you,
Hold on.
Vanna. Appreciate
Hell no.
you.
Hell, you're
If
not
she
getting
will,
me.
if she willing to be a chivalrous grown man, she can have equality,
No,
can't
hold
she?
on.
Yeah,
She's a
she wanna be a
lady.
grown ass man. She can have equality.
She's a lady. She's a Southern Belle.
Hell no.
Request up, guys.
Yeah, go
Request up,
ahead. If
Joey.
anybody disagrees, request up.
No,
Anybody who disagrees to as well, request up.
hold on.
All
No,
right.
get Joey up there. Get Joey. Accept
Okay.
Joey for me.
Uh-huh.
And then
Somebody
Dose, if you
already.
swap with John, if you swap,
I got you.
you swap with John.
Yeah, Earth, go ahead. Go.
All right.
You see, hey, look,
Like
we
Come on,
for
getting
man.
down.
example,
Listen.
like
We
I
for
know
getting
I could.
down.
example,
My niggas
like
is
say for instance, couples who may be part of the alphabet community, maybe they're like equally chivalrous to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
because it's
hell.
And that's different. Then that's different
That's
because you
crazy.
know what? This is the reason why I don't like when heterosexual couples using this word partnership. It's not fitting
mm,
for heterosexual relationships
but
because
but but,
that's
th-
what rainbow community do. They have a partnership.
man, they can't
but
keep
So
that's
taking
in
what I
all
this
was
our
instance,
shit
it's not
though.
the
explaining.
same.
But that's
It's
what I
not
was
the same because they're both two men and two women and women. So it ain't the same. A man and a woman ain't the same.
But Earth, that's what I was explaining to y'all earlier. I'm not saying that it's right, but the question says, can you have it? It doesn't say, do
And
you
the answer
agree with
is
it?
no.
It doesn't say. So what I'm saying is, if you have two women who are in a LG whatever relationship,
TK, I
most of
love
the
you.
time,
TK, I love you, but this is why we have a man and a woman up here. We ain't
no.
speaking on that perspective.
Right, but what I'm saying is when you say can something exist, that means that it's from whatever perspective it's from. Can it happen? Yes, it can. Should it happen? No. Is it likely to happen? No. But is it possible? Yes. The question is, can you have it?
You know what? But since we're gonna go on, Divine.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say now we have to clarify whether this is a heterosexual relationship or
No.
not. Cause I
No, I'm not
What up,
saying that you
Joey?
have to clarify anything, but what I'm saying is when you ask, can you have something? That means that in any situation can it be possible. So the thing is this, can a person have chivalry and equality? There are certain relationships where people absolutely do may not believe in so-called gender roles. If that woman is willing to be, like the man said before he dropped, if she's willing to be a chivalrous young man in return for what her man is being to her, then she can have that. If that's what they have going on.
Can I
She
answer the
called her a
Okay,
prompt?
chivalrous
so
young
Wait a
remember
man.
the
second,
definition.
doctor. Wait a second.
Remember the definition clearly states that chivalry is between a man and a woman, and the man is given
This
the
man
chivalry.
face.
So
Mojo, get your
therefore,
big
you
ass out the
cannot have.
screen.
Mojo hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That's funny as hell.
No,
But,
I was gonna
Let-
say,
let-
right?
This man
Even even
sock
even
line.
in the what we gonna call this in the rainbow coalition group, it's like somebody is a woman and somebody is more of the masculine, right? Somebody is more of the feminine when it comes to the man, and somebody is more of the. So it's kind of like, I mean, somebody's gonna be taking the lead role.
Not
Even
necessarily.
so,
Not
you know what?
necessarily. A lot of those women who appear masculine, they will tell you that they still want their woman to treat them like a woman. Like that, it just because she dresses like a man doesn't mean she wants to be treated like a man.
This is too
That
complicated for
doesn't
me.
mean
I
that
stay
she
away.
still doesn't want
Wait,
her door
I stay
open.
away from
you do
stress.
understand though that is really asinine logic though. How are you
I
gonna
mean, it
act like? How
is,
are you
but
gonna?
it exists. That's what I'm telling y'all. It says,
But
"Can you
that
have
doesn't
it?"
mean
And
that
you
doesn't mean that
can.
But
that does.
It's
But
that simple.
wait. Hold on.
This is too
Because
One at a
stressful.
time, y'all.
I haven't spoken yet, but like still like this we can say that people might act that way, right?
This is
But
crazy.
that doesn't mean that it's sensible to do so. That's really the main argument out of it. How are you going to be able to make a significant argument that you can have chivalry and equality at the same time?
contradictory.
I
If
already
I'm
said it
being
wasn't
if I'm
sensible.
if
I
I'm
already
okay,
said it
so
wasn't
okay,
sensible.
but your caveat is that it still exists. So if you're going to keep arguing that it exists, then in some aspect you are making a sensible argument of it.
So I
What
was
I'm saying is, do I agree that this should be a dynamic? No. However, if a woman is willing to open doors for a man and walk him to his car and carry a pew pew and be a soldier right beside him, she can have that. Right? Like she literally can. If she wants to be a chivalrous young man next to that chivalrous young man, she absolutely can be that. If that's what that lady wants for her life,
but
is what I'm saying. I don't want that for me. And I don't think that the average woman should want that for themselves. But if that's what that lady want to do, if she want to be, a soldier, that's on her. Who
She's
am
a no
I?
limit. No, she's a no
So
limit
hold on. I
soldier,
got a
and
question for
he's a
TK.
biatch.
Hold
He's a
on. I got a
biatch
question
because
for
ain't no
TK.
way,
So
ain't
you ain't
no
gonna
way.
protect your man, TK? You know,
Listen, baby, I'm not standing beside you like no soldier,
you
not at
gonna catch
all. No, I'm not.
the pew pew.
she said that she not a ride or die. I
That's
mean,
crazy.
unalive. She's not a
But
ride or.
his is contradictory in its nature because chivalry is about putting someone above yourself. You're basically pushing someone up. Equality is about level setting in its entirety. So it's like these are contradictory for them things to exist in the same space. It goes against each other. And Doctor, listen, and Doctor Account, we also have to keep in account that chivalry it does not exist unless it's between a man and a woman, and and the man is showing kindness to the woman. That's the only way that chivalry is. The definition clearly defines it. It doesn't say that a man or people. It says a man and a woman. Yeah, and what the man is typically doing is he's basically giving privilege to the woman, meaning putting her over himself. Correct. Opening the doors, taking his jacket off. When he see a puddle, he take his jacket off. Make sure it makes his ass cold so she can walk across the puddle. It's literally all of these different examples of legitimately you're basically putting yourself down, or not really putting yourself down, but you're putting her up by basically prioritizing her. You can't do that
And
equal
I'll
at
say
the same
this too.
time.
And I'll say this too. Every woman, most women want chivalry, but a lot can't handle it. I'll say that again. Most women want chivalry. A lot can't handle it. I mean, and then what I mean by that is sometimes, when you show chivalry to a woman, she may look at you strange like I mean, we've all done it. Fellas, have you ever taken a woman on a date and she looks at you weird because you hold the door or you put your jacket. So it's foreign and actually, what's sad is it's foreign to a lot more women than we actually.
What kind of woman y'all been dating, Joey?
Black ones.
Jesus Christ.
It ain't got
No,
no, it ain't
I'm
got
just
He
nothing to
saying.
trying
do.
to
I'm
It
just
tell
ain't got
saying.
y'all.
nothing to
I'm
do
just
with
saying.
black. It's Gen Z women. That's the problem.
That's crazy to me.
I think it's
But
Western women.
well, I think it's more so when you have a mindset of heavily mindset of I can do it all. I've
Myself.
done it all by myself. I don't need any help. And then when help comes, or respect, or love, or in this case chivalry, it looks foreign because everybody before me, you didn't see this. You didn't know what this looked like. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of times it scares folks.
Mm-hmm.
It scares them. Like, okay, what's the catch? I'm hungry. Get what's that show called Punk? Remember when they jumped out with the cameras and stuff?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You be surprised. Some people's faces light up, and it's like, what the hell? Yeah. But
I'm,
these also the same people that will say, at the end of the day, they want to be wooed, they want the Disney fantasy and everything, but you don't even know what it looks like when it's in front of you. So how can you receive it?
can I just say
Sometimes
this real?
blessings come to you when you decide, okay, I want to receive this. So go ahead.
I'll just say this real quick, just for clarification. Definition of chivalry in the context that we talking about, is courteous behavior, especially that of a man. Especially that's an example of it. Our sense of chivalry comes from a level of traditionalism, not a bad thing. I would I was raised to be relatively chivalrous towards a woman, so I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's something that needs to be dismantled. Uh, as abnormal as it would be based on how our society has acted and how it still tends to act even nowadays in Western civilization, women are still capable of being chivalrous towards men. Just wanted to break that down real quick.
See, I don't know if it would
It
be
is definitely possible.
so I don't know if it would necessarily be chivalrous though. And I know you read the definition or a definition, right? Because I think in our culture we understand it is men towards women in our culture, right? Because we had a culture beforehand where men uh were chivalrous to women because our culture believed they were the weaker vessel, right? So we gave way to them, right? You know, because we are stronger, we open the door. Because we are better at protecting, we go downstairs when there's a bump in the night, right? Like our chivalrous is predicated upon them being the weaker vessel, right? I'm not saying it doesn't flip, but like a woman can be courteous, but I don't know if that's necessarily chivalrous, if that makes sense.
I mean, if that's really
Right.
all chivalry condenses to is courteous behavior, then you saying that a woman can have courteous behavior is by definition chivalry.
So can I ask a
No,
question?
go
Go
ahead.
ahead, John. Sorry, John. Go on.
No, I would just say I don't think it's only courteous behavior. I don't think that's the only caveat. Caveat then it would just be courteous. There would just be common courtesy, which is not. There's a difference. It's a synonym, but it's not the same.
Mm. So my
And
question
let's
was
be.
gonna
I
be,
mean, but
Oh,
like realistically
oh,
speaking,
go ahead, Earth.
who decided that men were the only ones capable of being chivalrous? Who decided that?
man from the beginning of time, because it actually came from man, being
What
noble.
what
Yeah, it came from
the men
man.
just collectively come together and it's just like boom, that's just what
No,
chivalry is.
it came from man during wartime of them expressing nobility when they were going to war. That's where it actually derived from, nobility. But my question to you is going to be, when last have you heard a man saying, "Oh my God, chivalry is dead. Women aren't being chivalrous to us anymore"?
Oh, never,
I'm
never,
just
Never.
I'm
never.
just
Oh, never,
curious.
Right.
never,
Like
Never.
not
I'm not gonna
ever.
lie. I'm not gonna lie to you now. There ain't no nigga ever said that.
Okay, so how many
Exactly.
times though?
Not
So how
near
many?
Nick.
So my point here is, and how many times of lately have you heard women say, "Oh, chivalry is dead. Men aren't chivalrous anymore"?
All the damn time.
All the damn time.
Okay, what does
All the
so? What
damn
does
time.
that say? Like, I'm sorry, if me and a man, whether it's my husband, my dad, my brother, whatever, no man that I actually really know is letting me walk on the outside of the freaking curb. No
Right.
man that
Hey,
I know is going to let me open the door for him and expect me to open the door for him. They're going to expect me to stand to the side while they open the door. No man is expecting me to walk him to the driver's side of the car and close the door and make sure he's tucked in safely. I don't know any.
Never seen
I
Yeah,
that.
like
mean,
I've never seen it.
I ain't
Never.
never seen it either, but I'm sure somebody does it. I'm sure
Yeah,
Only
these
time that
I'm
happens
sure
to a
one of these
man
these
is
are
niggas probably
just
sissy on the
You,
cool.
these are
Why
the
not?
ballerinas that I'm talking about.
you mean the
These are
ones
the
that
ones in the
chuckle?
tutus.
You mean the ones that chuckle when they wipe their ass?
Oh my God.
Like I'm not saying that I'm based on the norm when we're talking about chivalry. Generally speaking, it's man towards women, right? Like I'm not saying that.
Thank you. I'm too
Every
nice.
time.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that by the definition, because somebody made the statement that women are incapable of being chivalrous. Just by the
They
general definition,
are.
that's not true.
It is
Well,
true.
so they can be to like their sons, maybe a man in a wheelchair, you know what I'm saying? But to the average man,
An
it's
able
not
body
really
average
happening.
man.
They can be chivalrous towards the average man. The thing is that they don't, because that's a societal perception. You're not gonna find women that are gonna be chivalrous towards men, because why the fuck would they? It's plain and simple.
And that's what I was saying. The word can at the beginning of the question is important. So
Well,
can they?
that's a
Yes.
that we're talking about, can you have chivalry and equality at the same time? That's not how
No,
that works.
that's a contradiction. You
That's
can't do
not how
that.
that works.
It's
You
not.
can't have chivalry and equality at the same time. That's literally not how that works. I disagree with you.
It's
I know.
not.
Now,
Because
now
Hold
can
on, y'all,
women be
one at a
sheep?
time, y'all. So who's having the
go ahead,
debate
Doc.
right now, fellas? I haven't heard from Doctor Accountability. I appreciate that. This game is accountability, so we love
Absolutely.
accountability here.
Yep.
Who's
What's up,
going back and
Mojo?
forth?
But go ahead. I'll let Joey speak. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, Joe. I
No, go
want
ahead, Doc.
Joey, and then I accountability, and then TK, and then there may be some people that are gonna rotate. Okay, I appreciate all
Yep.
y'all. Thank y'all so much for real.
No problem. Go ahead, Joey.
So,
Fine.
what's funny to me is, you could take a woman, especially nowadays, you could take a woman on a date, and she's heavy on equality and everything like that, but she will let that shit fly the minute you take her out, and you wooing her, like I said before, and all these other things. So I think a lot of women of today, they pick and choose when they want the chivalry to receive chivalry, and they expect you fellas to maintain chivalry at all times, while you're dating, while you're courting,
Mm-hmm.
while you're married, hell, even after you get a divorce. I'm not wishing that on nobody, but you get what I'm saying. You are supposed to, as a man, remain always in character,
Mm-hmm.
but yet when it comes to equality, um, she wants that too, but at the same time, she could, and it's not all women, but she can act any kind of way, and you're supposed to take it and accept it and still be chivalrous. Yeah, the two don't go together. And then she can't understand. We're like, well, wait a minute. When you stop, and fellas, we've done this. You stop doing certain things. Trust me, trust me. That equality again falls down and be like, well, you used to do this. You used to do that. Do you care about me anymore? Do you not love me anymore? See, when you stop it, then you recognize how much it meant to you.
So I actually got a question. Do the men on the panel actually treat women as equals, or would you say you were
Oh
still
no,
chivalrous?
I'm 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 not chivalrous to most women out here. I'm chivalrous to like my mom, my sisters, and shit like that, and like
We're
maybe a
service
girl that
others that
maybe
matter.
a girl that I'm talking to, but like women in general, no, no, because they drag it. They'll drag the hell out of it.
They drag it and they don't appreciate it. It's not. It's not. There's no appreciation for the chivalry.
And I don't
So
do it for the appreciation, but it's like, damn, you ain't got to drag it the way you drag it. Like,
So you're not chivalrous to all women. You treat them
no,
as equals.
absolutely not,
So you treat them as
absolutely not.
equals. Interesting. Interesting.
I'm not chivalrous to.
I
I'm chivalrous to the women that mean something to me.
I think that
well,
women
Hold
shouldn't
on, hold
I'm
on,
gonna
hold
be
on,
expect.
hold on. I
honest.
gotta talk to him real quick.
The exception is elderly women.
Who is that?
I'm
Jay?
always
Is
respectful.
that J
I'm
133?
three
yeah,
one
that's
three.
Jay.
313. My
Big
bad. Pardon me,
313.
bro. My bad.
Detroit,
313.
baby.
Oh, okay. Free
For
world. Okay,
everybody,
I get it. My bad.
everybody from the
So
313,
you
put
throw
your
your
motherfucking
motherfucking
hands up
hands
and
up and
follow
follow me.
me.
So wait, are you saying that you? So would you say that you're a chivalrous person?
Yeah,
So you
I
would,
think so.
but you're saying that
I'm
it's selective.
yes, it's very selective. Yes, absolutely.
Mm. Is that noble?
Now for me,
Hold on. Let me talk to him real quick.
Probably not.
So, what is
but I don't care.
when did they say that you were a chivalrous person, or who had chivalry? Did noblemen have chivalry?
Did noblemen have chivalry? Yeah,
Mm,
most
okay.
of them did.
So if you're only chivalrous when you
selectively.
want to, are you a nobleman?
Probably not.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
Go ahead,
But this
doctor.
is I'm just giving you a simple explanation of why I move the way that I move. I'm not chivalrous to all women because all women, by how they behave, aren't clearly do not want that. So I go about my business, right? If I see a woman, especially a woman that I notice tends to have a stank ass attitude, right? Or I can see that they are relatively masculine, most of them tend to be pretty off put when it comes to a grown ass man being chivalrous towards them and still treating them like a lady despite how they behave. So I go by face value. And if at face value that you're not acting like a lady, what the fuck I'm gonna be chivalrous to you for?
Well,
There's no
so do
point.
you think that that is pushing the issue we have with the chivalry and this equality? Do you think that men being conditionally chivalrous causes the issue
It might cause an issue for some, but
in
I only care
society?
about the people. I only care about the people that I care about. See, I'm an individualist, so I only care. I
Mm.
don't, so I go by my own. I go by my own merit, and I go by my own experiences. So if I see that if I see that
Thank you for coming.
a woman that I care about that is obviously feminine and is obviously, that operates in a certain way that is culpable to me, like my mother, for example, of course I'm gonna be chivalrous to her. Like that's one of the main things that I did, especially as a teenager after she got married. My stepdad literally made me open the car door for my mom whenever we would go to church or whenever we go to the grocery store together as a family, whatever the case may be. Open the door for your mama. Plain and simple. That's a condition. That's a conditioning that I went through, right? On the same merit, if you got other women that are clearly off put by that, I don't know why do I need to be chivalrous to you because it's the good thing to do? Fuck that.
So
It's
for
2020.
me,
It's 2025.
well,
Nobody got time for
for
that.
me, for me, chivalry doesn't bother me on a regular basis. It could be a stranger. And yes, I've held doors open for ladies and just walk through, no thank you, no whatever, right? But that may mean the difference. I mean, because you don't know. I mean, we pass through, we walk past hundreds of people throughout the day, right? Hello, how are you? That's me, right? To me, it it's it's almost like teaching somebody, hey, okay, this is what a man does. She may not get that from her brother. She may not get that from. She may have never even seen that. I don't even have to know her. We don't have to. I'm not trying to get her number or nothing. And I've actually seen ladies look at me. He's like, "Oh, you got the door?" Like, yeah. Have a nice day. And I keep it pushing. So if it's in you, it's in you, right? It doesn't take anything out of your pocket. For me, it doesn't take anything out of my pockets. It doesn't shave any more life off my day. Me being a man 24/7, being stoic, does not hurt me. Now, do I go a little extra for somebody that I'm dating or my wife or what? Absolutely. But me going about my regular day, holding the door open for you know, and let's be honest, we even chivalrous towards other men as men. How many times have you gone out of the gas station, you see a brother walk up and you hold the door for him and he grabs the door and walks in?
Talk
That's
to him,
for
chivalry.
man.
sure.
Talk to him.
You get what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
So it's a common everyday thing for me. It's not for everybody, no judgment, but for me, it doesn't. I don't lose anything by doing that.
Quick. It's only gonna take about 45 seconds. I'm definitely gonna go. Who was that? Who said that? Doctor Accountability?
No, that was
That
wait.
was
That was
Joey.
that was
No,
That who?
it
That was.
was
Is my
that was Joey.
Joey.
That was Joey. Okay,
Yep,
my screen
it was
wasn't lighting
Joey.
up. My bad, Joey.
I'm with Jay
No,
on
that
that
was
one.
that was elite, bro. Because there was a gentleman the first time we had this conversation that was thinking that you really couldn't. Oh, sheesh. I don't even know what that is. What is that? A Sam City? Shout out Big Petty Red. Hold on. Well, I don't even know. I don't know what that is.
It's
Anybody?
big money.
Oh
We
my
got our boy
gosh.
Cherry. Hold on real quick. Y'all, we're at 25K likes. If I could get everybody to tap the screen, let's show our boy Mojo some love. He back on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? After, you know,
Sheesh.
we all know what happened. If y'all could tap the screen, let's send him some gifts and the people on the panel some gifts. Follow, like. But
Appreciate
you can
y'all,
go
man.
ahead, Jay.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was the only thing I was gonna say. I appreciate you so much. Shout out Big Petty Red, not the little one. Joey, the only thing I was sending. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Petty Red coming through. Thank you. Welcome back. Tourist here. Shout out Petty Red. So I was really saying what Jody was saying. Like a lot of brothers don't think that you can be chivalrous, and that's why. Not to say anything poor about J 313. Um, I do believe that being honorable men and being noble men, we have to practice chivalry with each other because that's where we set the code of conduct. It's like a code of honor. We normally as men, in my opinion, we maneuver thing pops in with our head because we hold each other responsible just in general self-preservation. So when you see another man, you give him the head nod, or you see him and he may be lifting something heavy, we do open the door or we ask, do you need help? When you're an honorable man, that you're normally being chivalrous, and that's where knights really, in my opinion, and warriors, they find camaraderie. They find camaraderie not just on the battlefield, but how they conduct themselves with each other when they're not fighting. So I appreciate that. And then go ahead, Miss TK. I appreciate you.
Okay, so I guess that this is where I'm a little confused because when you show chivalry to this other man, are you now not his equal? Like, are you no longer equal to that man because you're showing chivalry?
I want somebody to answer that because I could answer it, but I want to hear from somebody. Joey, I know you got this, bro. I know you got
Yeah,
this. Come
yeah.
on, man. Handle this. Light work.
No, because men don't. If we in that situation, if like we're in a grocery store, or whatever, and the brother's got one item and I got eight, and I was like, go ahead, man. You can, you know, I'm not sitting there wondering, okay, well, he could ever overpower me in a fight. Uh, this cat probably makes more money. Men don't do that. Men, and I guess that's this inherently. If you were raised right as men, that's just guy code. You know, be be respectful to each other. Just because we're men, right? We move and respect to one another.
Yes,
You know,
but you all are saying that you could be chivalrous towards other men, but then you're also saying that you can't be equal and be chivalrous. So once you're
There's a
chivalrous
different
to another
dynamic
man, are you
between
no
men and
longer
women.
equal to that man? Is what I'm asking
Well,
you.
well, I'll say that that would be common courtesy, because I think we're getting it mixed. That's common courtesy, though it could be part of chivalry because it's about a man's honor, so it could be also considered chivalry. But I think it's more common courtesy.
Because I think that that was literally the point I was making, but then y'all basically made it, but y'all made it with two men. But that was literally the situation that I was speaking of. Like I do think that if both people are willing to put in that type of chivalry, then yes. I mean, if there's a woman who's willing to do that, then absolutely. If she's willing to be equal to a man, then it can happen. But now y'all are literally saying that equality and chivalry can exist when it comes to two men, but it can't exist when it comes to a man and a woman. Am I
No, it
right?
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
can't. And
yeah.
that's not. And I'm sorry, guys. That's not him being chivalrous towards another man. That's him being courteous,
exactly.
or maybe kind, or what's the other word I would want to say? Maybe even
Respectful.
generous, respectful. But that's not really being
Exactly.
You're
courteous
just
because
respecting.
courteous. I'm sorry. It's
It's more
based
of a
on
top
agenda
down.
agenda thing. I'm
Exactly.
sorry. It's the difference between a man walking on the outside of a woman, because if it's two men
I
walking down the
still
street,
disagree with that.
if there's and that's fine. If there's two men walking down the street, yeah, Joey and freaking John ain't gonna fight to say which one is walking on the inside and the outside. But Joey's not gonna let me walk on the outside of him just because he's a
At
man.
all.
Whether he's my
Right.
man or not my man, he ain't gonna let me do that. But if the
Yep.
two of
So
them
that's
walking down
why I
the
think
street,
that
they
the
don't care which one is walking on the outside.
So I think that that's where the confusion is, the definition of chivalry, because we literally
D-
just said that
I just
we
said the definition: courteous behavior,
okay, but what
especially
I'm
from a
saying
man
is we
towards a
literally
woman.
just use it to describe a man holding the door open for another man, and all of the men up here agreed.
No, but
She's
that's not
that's
making a
being
good
chivalrous
point.
though.
courteous.
So
No, okay,
no,
okay,
but
I'm gonna
they
be quiet.
agreed
Y'all
that
know
it
I'm
was
right.
chivalry, though, Earth Goddess.
Yeah, no, I don't agree that's chivalrous. I think that's courtesy.
That's
Because I
courteous.
think
That's the
man to
definition
man.
of
Hold
chivalry
on,
is
hold on, hold on,
courtesy.
hold on. No, so so what
God,
you understand is chivalry is courtesy towards a woman specifically, though,
And
That's not what the
thank
right?
you.
definition says.
Specifically, that's where the word
Hold on.
That's
chivalry.
not what the
Because you have to
definition
understand,
says.
what was it from?
It's
If you're
from
gonna reread it.
Oxford Language Dictionary. Literally, just look it up on Google. It'll show
yeah,
you.
Okay.
hey John,
The
John,
definition
I'm your boy. Be
word for
careful.
word, bar for bar.
It said
The
because in the
definition word for
definition it
word, bar
says
for bar.
typically used towards women.
It actually says especially.
Yeah. So, oh, okay, especially, or I saw one that said say exclusively.
Right.
Because even with
So
being a
by that
knight, you
logic,
couldn't really do that. Like you had to show chivalry to your commanders or etiquette. Even being a gentleman, there was a code of conduct. You were judged upon it, and this is why women they were based off their what grace, how they preserve their how they preserve themselves, how they preserve their chastity, and then she moved gracefully away from danger, or how she gracefully execute or I can't say that word, how she gracefully maneuvered a situation. We have chivalry, women have grace.
They have
That's
to
a
be
cheat code. I'm
ladylike.
being quiet. Go ahead, John. Hold it down real quick. I gotta go do something. Hold it down, John. And then if we have
Gotcha.
anybody that needs to come up, let's try to get another young lady in there, and let's try to see if Bless is talking for me. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you,
See if
Black.
Nikki would like to come up, because she disagrees. She thinks
Yeah,
that you
Jay,
can have
get
them
in there,
both.
Jay.
I just think that women shouldn't expect chivalry from every man. That's where I think that there should be a cutoff. When it's an expectation for every man to open a door for you, not knowing you, not being related to you. Like, imagine a world where all women got to a door and just stood there. You know what I'm saying? Surrounded by a whole bunch of
Yep, I
strangers.
agree. I
I
agree with
think
that.
that
Like,
I think it's great to extend it, right? That's awesome. I don't mind if my husband is holding the door open for me and there's a whole bunch of women behind me. I don't mind if he keeps holding the door open. That's not a problem. But I think it's when a woman expects it from every man. Now, I'm going to expect it from my husband, from my brother, from my dad, from my uncle. I'm going to expect it from all the men. Stop at the door and John is standing next to me and I'm about to look at him like, you're not going to open my door?
Okay, so
So let me
ladies, I
ask you
have a
Sis,
this.
so
question for
sis,
y'all.
if I may, of course,
what's up?
ladies, it's not, of course, nothing like should be expected in the sense what we're saying, but I do believe all men should be chivalrous, right? Of course, it's not expected, or like how J313 was saying, but if I was sitting at a dinner table, right, and it was multiple men there, women there, right, and all the women were to get up from the table, or any woman was to get up from the table, right, one at a time at different times. Um, Part of this chivalrous is all gentlemen would get up, even if I didn't know the
Right.
women well, and we came, through somebody. It's just that's the whole point. It's being a gentleman, right? So I believe all men should be chivalrous, right?
So
To the women. I mean, men should be chivalrous to all women, right? In a sense. Now, of course, we can talk about the deserving thing and all that in a sense, right? But that's the whole point of being a gentleman. If I was just anywhere and at the same time I'm going somewhere and there's a woman coming, I'm just gonna hold the door. Right now, whether she throw an attitude and do something afterwards, the door in front of her, yes. Will I open? No. But I'm going to open that until I get that reaction in a sense, right? But yeah, I believe men should be.
because I've seen this happen before. Ladies, can you handle your man being chivalrous to another woman? For
absolutely.
example, let's say he's coming to pick you up from work, or um, you're walking towards him, and a group of ladies or a lady comes through, and he opens the door for her. She says thank you and smiles and you're welcome, whatever. I've seen ladies spaz out on their man because he's done that before. So
No,
that's
that's
my
crazy.
question.
Facts. No, no,
Can you
Joey,
handle that?
Joey, give them a
Mm.
better one. No, no, they're pulling, they're walking up or pulling up, and he's helping the woman with bags and putting it into her trunk of her car.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Some women can't
Man,
handle
man,
that.
man, help me.
She's
Some
Man, help
women,
me
no,
all
some
the
no, I'm
women,
not saying it's
time.
wrong, but look, ladies, she's a
yeah,
very pretty woman though. She's very
It
pretty.
don't. It doesn't. It doesn't
She got
matter.
the
Man,
joggers
man.
on, the
Man
Nikes.
help me. Man help me every single day. A man help me every single day doing something.
Okay.
Every single day I walk in a hospital early in the morning. The security guard at the morning. I don't care. I tell this man I don't like this coffee. Don't go get me no donuts. You're gonna make me look like a freaking tire. Don't do it. A man is courteous and show me chivalry every single day, and it's always helpful to me. So I don't have a problem if my man was to be helpful to another. I have no problem with that. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
either.
It's no problem.
I
Only,
also
only,
wanted to
only,
ask the
only,
ladies
only
though.
stupid in barbaric way. Like I don't understand it. Like, wouldn't you want a man to help your mom, your sister, even you? Like, I don't understand. It's very stupid. And if I was a man, I would run away from a woman like that. Very problematic, personally
Yeah, I
speaking.
agree. So for the women, say for instance you're walking into a gas station and there's a man walking behind you. Do you hold the door?
Yeah.
Earth, drop me down
I
so
do.
Nikki can come up.
Okay. All right. Okay, bro.
I will. I don't mind holding the door if there's somebody close behind me, man or woman.
Earth
Hey,
I'm
goddess.
Nikki,
I'm not gonna
welcome.
lie. Go
No, John, you could talk. I was just welcoming Nikki on the panel. That's all. You could
No, I
talk,
was
John.
gonna say I'd be very surprised. I'm caught off guard when a woman opens the door because it is rare. But
Really? Really?
On some real shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
it's yeah,
Especially when
yeah.
you're
When
handsome.
you're so used to doing, yes, yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy because I always, it doesn't matter who's behind me. If I have the door open and I'm walking into a place and
Right.
there's somebody behind me, I hold the door open.
That's kind.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
for men, it's a
Yeah.
shock. It really is. It's like,
like unless it's another
Yeah.
man,
yeah,
it's not happening.
Yeah,
I
most of the
don't
I
do
people
it
do
don't
it
know
every
how to do
like
are
day
men.
either
I hold door
because when you
open
do
for
it,
anybody.
like I've done it a couple times where they're just like, they look shocked and they're like, "Thank you," or I've had it a couple times where they'll come up and they'll be like, "No," and like take the door from me and tell me to go ahead.
Well, I'm not saying like opening the door. I'm saying like I'm already going in the door. They're kind of walking up close behind.
And you
Are
hold it
you just
open.
letting the door shut or are you
no,
holding the door for them?
I mean, she walks up to the door, runs. I've seen women run up to the door,
Oh no,
open
I'm
the
not
door
doing
for
Oh
that.
yeah,
men.
no, I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
I'm appreciative, but that's it for men who are men. It's like, okay,
It says a lot.
and I'll
I'm not
tell
doing that.
and I'll tell ladies like, thank you, but you can go ahead. I'll and then she'll go ahead.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
got
You
my
know what I
running
turn
up to
mean?
the
first.
door is insane,
So
actually.
yeah.
So
So
so you-
I
go ahead.
go ahead, John. Go ahead. I'll
No,
go
so
after you.
I was gonna ask the ladies, right? Why are men strippers? So when we open the door, why do we open the door and tell you to go first? I just wanted to see what your understanding of chivalry is. Why do
Um,
men do this? I'll give you three instances. Why do we open the doors? One, okay. Two, why do we walk on the outside of a sidewalk or outside of a street, right? And three, if a woman is struggling to lift something, why do we help?
so you walk on the opposite side of the street in case anything decides to hop over the curb. You open the door first in case there's any danger inside of the building that you're entering. And you said, what was the third one?
If she's struggling to lift something, why do we help her lift something?
I mean, that one uh, is heavy. I mean, she
No, no,
knows
no.
how to get
Oh, okay,
injured, break a
okay.
nail.
No,
I don't know. Like,
Let me
No,
ask it
John.
better,
John,
real
let me
quick.
know. You don't need to ask.
Go ahead,
Let me
go
just
ahead.
answer it in my way. My simple answer is protection. That's it. I'm not going around the way to. It's my simple answer is protection.
well, I mean, I think he was looking for he gave three different scenarios that all lead to protection. So I think that it
Yeah,
was.
That's the only, I personally don't need to break down why he's doing it. You don't want me lift up nothing. It's heavy. Why would you want me to do that? You're protecting me. You're going first. You're protecting me. You're walking on the outside and say a car jump the freaking curb. It's gonna hit you before it hits me. Protection. All of
Yes,
it is equivalent to protection.
agreed.
At least that's
Anybody
what my
else?
dad say.
Any other ladies want to answer?
I just see it as a level as respect. It's your character. Not all men do that. And if that's what your morale is and what you see in life, and you being respectful towards women or men, it really don't matter what gender. It's just you as a person and how you define yourself as a man. I mean, when you think of chivalry, I think of respect. You respect anybody that you feel you should give respect to. But at the same time, I mean, I wouldn't be in anything with any man if they don't have respect for me because I see that also as being love. And as far as equality, I wouldn't want to be with any man that don't see me, that looks at me less than him. If the two cannot coincide and is no respect in that relationship or whatever it is, and you see me less than you, then it's not gonna work for me. So I do believe you have both.
Do you think that something can be not equal but equally as important?
Um,
Thank you for coming up, Jay.
So do you
you
think
you can now when I say equality, when I see equality and when I say equal, no, I'm not saying that we are equal physically, but we are equal emotionally, the way we think, the way we make decisions, the way we run the
no we're not?
household. Or
Hey,
I
Joey, I'm
that's
dropping
your
you real
opinion,
quick because you got an error.
but this is what
Come
I
back up.
say.
Come right back up, Joey. I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, ladies. I'm sorry. So,
No, it's
bring
okay.
Joey back up, and we need one more box. That's it. Bring Joey back up,
Like I
though.
said, everybody have their own morals or what they believe and how they can run their relationships. I don't debate or go back and forth with anybody on what my perception of what I think it is. And you can, I don't seek validation either. And I'm not gonna do back and forth. I'm just stating my opinion and what I think because I was questioned.
Mm.
Right.
So, are you saying they can have them both at the same time?
Yeah, I don't see why you
Okay.
wouldn't.
So let me ask you a question. So when the man is saying you're not equal to him, you think he's saying that you're less than?
In a way, yeah. Let's define why he thinks she's not equal. What aspects make her unequal to
I
him?
mean, I
Are
would
we talking
say,
about the physical?
I mean, asking right. I would say, ma'am, in majority aspects,
What's the
majority of the
majority?
aspects. I mean, because look, if I'm giving you chivalry, right, ma'am, I'm opening a door for you under all
Respect.
these. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if this is mainly geared towards women, right, paying for the first date, doing all these things. If this is done simply because you are a woman, by that definition, we're not equal.
I
Just that
don't see
alone,
that.
just that alone makes it
It
equal.
don't make sense.
I mean, I
But
think it makes
Nikki,
perfect.
but
Just one more
Nikki,
second,
that's
ladies. I got you. See, one more second, because the reason why I'm asking that, Miss Nikki, is I notice when we're saying we're not equal, women think that they're less than, and that's not the case.
But
Excuse me.
I was asking, like, what aspect do you see women as being unequal?
Well, I would say physically, emotionally, how we get treated in society, how we're judged in society. There's a multitude of ways, ma'am, by we're not equal. It doesn't mean as far as us being humans, you can say that in a sense, but I would say even in that sense we're not, because it's a reason why they say women and children off the boat first. Like I can't even get off the boat first.
I think
Well, I think Nikki, that's why I
I'm
asked
just
you.
saying, Leonardo DiCaprio unalived in the water, and then you saw the guy who was the coward. What'd he do? He hopped on the boat, and how everybody was looking at him.
So
How were they looking at him when he
Nikki,
tried to
that's
save his
why
own life?
so.
Nikki, that's why I asked you, did you think that two things could be, I mean, do you think that two things could be because that something is not equal? It doesn't mean that it's less than.
So
Exactly.
when he gave the examples, especially with the society, because we all face societal issues or whatnot, and things are getting worse. However, from what just the past decade, it done changed. When it came to black men, yeah, they face more than any woman. So any black woman. And I guess that's where we're going from the point of the societal situation with black men out here, that has actually switched up now to where none of us is getting respect or treated right just based on a democracy that we live in. It's never been created for us. Now, when it comes to emotions of a man and woman, emotion, but we express them differently.
But
You cry, you get mad, you get anger, you get sad, you can go through depression or whatever. Same emotions as a woman. A man can express. They just express it differently than women.
well, so does not the way they express it change the emotion in itself?
Say that again.
Does not the way they express that emotion change it in themselves, so they still would not even be the same emotionally, right? Because if one person emotions at a 10, the other one's at 100, their expression of that emotion is going to be dramatically different. So the way they interact with the world around them is going to also be different. So it still wouldn't be equal.
So that's the individual. Everybody is different with man and woman because we all share the same emotions. Now how you express it is gonna determine the type of person that you is, or what type of control that you do have over your own emotions. Um, I done seen emotions from both parties, genders, where some can control their emotions better than others. That's just the way of life. But that we got different emotions. I mean, I don't know what's the difference when it comes to men. They can cry, they
Nikki,
can express,
if
they can.
if if you and your man are in the car and you get a flat tire, who's getting out and changing it?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get out and change it, but I assist. I
If you're at
call
the gas
roadside
station, who's pumping
assistance.
the gas more than likely?
Say what?
If you two pull up to the gas station, who's more than likely pumping the gas?
Whoever is, I say whoever is driving. That's how I operate. If you driving, you pump the gas.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Let me go back on mute.
Yep. Go on mute. That's how I see it. If you rolling, you better pump the gas too.
I mean, but see, this what I meant. I mean, some women want chivalry and equality, y'all. She might give her chair up because his legs tied. That's what
We
I was
know
talking
that they
about.
want it. Just because they want it doesn't mean.
Just because
Listen,
I have
listen,
different
listen. I
views
can
than
want a
y'all
million.
don't mean that I'm a bad person and stuff like that.
Oh,
I
we didn't
don't.
say that, Nikki. We
No,
don't
no,
think
no, no,
that.
ma'am,
But
not at
We don't
this
all.
think
is
that at
We're
important
all.
not
though,
saying that, Miss
because
Nikki.
this is what goes wrong.
We're not saying that, Miss Nikki.
I know that,
We
but
don't think that at all.
this is what goes wrong. However you choose to live your life, judge what other people's opinions and how they view the world. That's their own. That is theirs to claim.
But
You know,
go ahead.
I'm just saying, you know, I'm not here to say, hey, agree with me on this and then I don't do that. I'm gonna speak how I speak. And I'm gonna think how I think. If I'm driving and I'm pumping the gas, I'm pumping the gas. I don't care who pumps it. As long as there's gas in the car. He could go pay and I pump. Or I could go pay out. I don't care. It's really not hard to lift it up and put it in the tank and press the button and pump it.
I mean, it's not hard, but the fact that there's a man sitting in the car and you pumping gas is kind of crazy. I mean, or even changing a flat tire. Like the fact that you're saying that you'll get out and assist is
Yeah,
like,
I would. Why sit there and watch and do nothing? I would assist. I could be holding the flashlight so he could see what he's doing, especially if it's in dark or whatever. But I'm gonna assist him. Make
I
sure
mean,
he's good
holding
and
a
calm.
flashlight, I get, but
Like, well, hey, I'm gonna ask him if he need help. Do you need any assistance? If he say no, then I'm gonna let him do his thing.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not gonna stand there and just have him changing and doing stuff by himself. I'm gonna be there assisting him because that's the type of woman that I am. I'm not hopeless and helpless and none of that. Hey, we look. My dad taught me how to program cars, so I know how to do tune-ups and oil changes.
see, see what
I
I'm
put a
saying, y'all?
thermostat in a Dodge Ram with my ex-husband. We worked on that together.
Equality and chivalry, fellas. Equality and chivalry.
I
That
know
lady
my
said
So
man
she'd
that
gonna
get
be
out.
fucking up all night.
She gonna get out there and change that tire. I'm telling y'all, it's a thing.
Why
I
would I
mean,
want to
why
be
not?
stranded?
Not a blood clot.
I'm trying to hurry up and get on the road, not be stuck on the road. And if he need help and assistance, then I'm gonna do
Oh
that.
my
I'm
camera.
not the type of woman to sit there and just watch and do nothing and like,
Baby, the most I'ma do
just
is
let
call
you be the
AAA.
man.
The
And
most I'ma do is call AAA. I'll help you just like that. I will pull out my card and call the number on the back of it. And we can sit in the car together. But I am not getting out and assisting you. I'm sorry.
That's
Not
crazy.
at all.
I mean, that's your preference. I ain't got nothing to say against it. But I'm
The,
just
the
telling you what I'm saying, what I
the
feel.
funny thing is, I don't know any man who would want me on the side. Yeah, I don't know any, from my
Why
brother
would
to
you
a
want him on the
side.
side of the
To
road and not think
I
Shit,
don't
I
about his
want you
safety?
on the side
I
of the
don't
road,
I don't
goddamn
I don't want him
Is that
to,
right,
but as a
Mojo?
man,
I mean, you'll sit
but
there and
as a
watch
man,
him
I'm not
drive
I don't
your
know
vehicle, and
I
you
don't know
not
any man
watching
that
to make
wants me to
sure
do
his
that.
path is clear
that
to
gives me
even go change
anxiety.
Hold
That
oil.
gives
on,
me
hold on,
anxiety.
yeah.
Like if
I got a question for the men. Do y'all want y'all woman to assist y'all on the side of the road?
Fuck no,
nah,
they
that
don't
gives
want
No,
that
me
shit.
anxiety.
no,
That gives me
No.
no.
anxiety. Like
I,
cause
yeah,
the car is whizzing by and her just standing there,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know any
Her
yeah,
man
and
that
it's
wants that.
and I'm not gonna lie.
it gives
One
me
thing I
anxiety. Like
noticed,
real talk. I like
no,
go
for
sit in the
sure,
car
absolutely, absolutely,
because
because
I
I'm
feel
not gonna
like
lie.
if something happens, it's out of my control, right, Brody?
Like
So
I feel like, and what I've seen, I'm gonna say I feel like because I'm gonna be the women. I'm gonna say what the women say today. I
yeah,
feel like
shit.
when when they are in
Come
stressful
on, Jermaine.
situations, at least when I notice, I get very anxiety goes up and I get irritated because I feel they always make bad decisions. Right? If
yeah,
I'm like, hey, come help me step, she wants to step in the middle of the road. Like, I not just
Why would
yeah.
you
anyone
What
just
is
sit in the
assist?
this?
car.
It
I'm
touches
good.
it.
For
Like
one,